lies, all lies. And the second part's a lie because the first part's a lie. I'm not doing a wash and go. Anyway, I have forgot that at the end of every month, I want to do a style that is not a wash and go. And that would be this week. This might be a thing, okay? I'm going to finish struggling these out. Come back. Okay. Hey friends, and welcome back. It's Lauren, the Soap Witch, and it is time for another wash day. So it's late, but it's not 12 yet. Is this progress? Probably not, but it's like 11:40. Things had to get done. So anywho, okay. This is what I'm starting out with. The beginning 360, so we can compare it to the ending. Okay. So this is from my we ain't gonna start off like this. We're not doing this. Okay. Refresh, okay, from 3 days ago. I did kind of sort of wash and go, kind of. Just with mousse. And it wasn't bad. It's weird because the last time I did get my mind and thoughts mouth together. Can we do this? It's not even that late. You tripping? I did. It's been weeks now, but I did a one product wash and go with the foam. And I felt like that time it left my hair feeling a little bit more dry. Not to say that it's fully moisturized now, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, and look, I had slicked this down. It's still slicked down, kind of. It ain't really sticking up. I had it so it was covered. Anywho, but yeah, the frizz. The only thing that, of course, I don't love about the only mousse wash and go is that it only lasts me a couple days. Like, this is day 3, which isn't awful by any means. And I actually used it because I wanted a fluffier outcome of the hair. Okay, but this is day 3. Okay, so anywho, I'm gonna start off as I do every week with my hot oil treatment. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead, prepare the hair for that. I'm gonna have to undo this slicked down hair. It's tied together with just a regular ponytail holder or whatever. So I just want to take this off. I don't do this often because I really don't like to do hairstyles that seem like they have a lot of tension. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just like the look. Sometimes I just like the look of it. Okay, so yeah. Pull this from back there, spray it a little bit just because, it is like paste. It is sealed to my head. Okay, look, why you every week? Did I break it? That would be bad. Okay, there we go. I was going to start begging and pleading, please don't do it to me now. Okay, just to loosen it up. Don't want to be peeling it up in its dry form. You know what I'm saying? I know you do. Okay, so yeah, just loosen that up. Just to get the right here. Okay. Get the hair. I left the part in it that looked like a, what did I say, a curvy road or whatever last week. Yeah, I just left that in there. I was like, don't care not parting that again because I was parting the other hair and it went okay, y'all. It did not take me 3 trillion years, okay, to part the hair. I'm getting there. Practice. I'm telling myself anyway. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and formally apologize for lying to y'all. I lied to y'all last week, because what I had said was that this week I was going to do a wash and go. That's the first lie. And then I said that I was going to do a wash and go with gel and custard and leave-in. Lies. All lies. And the second part's a lie because the first part's a lie. I'm not doing a wash and go. Anyway, I have forgot that at the end of every month, I want to do a style that is not a wash and go. And that would be this week. So, that's going to be next week. I promise it is happening. For any of you who might have been invested in it. I am. But this week, I actually want to try out something I have been seeing. And it is not by any means new, because some of the videos I've been seeing are several years old. But what they are doing is a perm rod set, like Soap Witch, you did that last month, and you're not wrong. But I'm not doing it like I did it last month, okay? What I'm doing is fighting with my hair, okay? I'm gonna need to spray a little bit more on here, I think. But say that strong hold gel is holding on, okay? Again, can't be mad. It's doing its job. I'm not mad. Back to what I have been seeing. I have been seeing where people are flat twisting their hair to like, they're flat twist, and I will flat twist here, right? I don't know, flat twist there, but you know, here. And then at this point, I would split it like in half and then do the perm rod twisties, okay? So I don't know if that makes sense, but you're gonna see it in the video and it's gonna make all the sense, I hope. Hopefully I don't just scrap it and be like, no wash day today. So I doubt it. But that is today's plan. Now that I've come clean to y'all and apologize for being a liar. Okay. I'm going to finish splitting this hair in half to finish, well actually finish, we ain't even started, not really, this hot oil treatment. Okay, so now got that half put away, okay? And I'm gonna split this in half. I'm not finna hum and haw over either, that's it, look at me, being decisive. Let me put it up before I change my mind. Okay, I'm gonna do 4 sections. I'm gonna moisten this hair a little more. So I like to do my hot oil treatments on slightly moistened. It sounded like I was gonna say moistened, and what is that? I'm doing this today, okay. So, just gonna rub that in my hair a little bit. That's good, all right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take out this acute anointing hair oil that I have sitting over here waiting to be used. So to prepare this is acute anointing, by the way, okay? I stick the whole entire bottle in a sink that I have filled with steaming hot water, okay, from the faucet, nothing fancy. I let it sit there for 15 minutes. Now it's sitting there for, you know, a little more than that because I turned this on and started talking after the 15 minutes. But that's usually the drill. I put it in there, 15 minutes, my alarm goes off. I turn the camera on, start talking. We ready now, okay? So I got my hair, you know, this section ready. And I'm just going to take this. I already loosened the applicator tip. Okay, don't be foolish like I did that one time. Be trying to dump it on there without opening the cap. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this and put it all in my scalp. And then I just take my fingers and I rub it in. I'm loving the scalp massage. Then I just take the oil and I like, you know, drag it down, bring it down, whatever, through the rest of the hair. For my liking, of course, this is not going to be enough. So I take some and pour it in the palm of my hand, rubbing that all over. Sometimes I do a little prayer handsing. Yeah. See a couple things up here. My scalp, it's tripping so bad right here. Like, why are you doing me dirty? Look like I got a little patch. Oh, fuck. But anyway, I take this oil and I rub it on my hairline. It was worse and patchier before, so I do feel like this helps to some degree. I have this hair that I kind of refer to as like the forgotten hair. And sometimes I feel like it doesn't quite get the attention it deserves because it's hiding under there, you know? And then I like to make sure I do a little bit more specifically for the ends because they like to be real dry and finicky. Okay, I think that I have doused this section of hair in enough oil. I'm gonna take this section and put it in a Bantu knot. And the reason I like to do the Bantu knot is because it just gets the hair out of the way nicely while I move on to the next sections. Also, it helps all of my hair to fit under all the stuff, the caps and stuff that I put on at the end. It helps my hair to fit under those better. So anyway, ready to do the next section. And I'm just going to take the excess oil on my hands and rub it on this hair. That's just because it's what I do. And then I'm going to repeat the whole entire process. Spray water, add a ton of oil, go from there. I'll see you at the last go from there part. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. We're finally here. It didn't take that long, but I don't know. Maybe because I'm gonna lay down, it felt like it took forever. So, to cover my head, because I'm gonna sleep with this in, first I'm gonna start with this plastic shower cap. And then my bonnet, my fancy bonnet. And then the big giant scarf. Phew. Okay, so that's all done. So the reason I do all this here is because one, I don't want oil getting all over my bedding and my clothes. Okay. But then two, I feel like, you know, your body temperature rises when you sleep. It's gonna gather some of that warmth. I feel like this sort of just insulates me a little bit. Just traps it in there and it helps the oil do what it do better. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm tired. If it ain't broke, ain't no need to fix it because it's how I've been doing it for a while. And I feel like it's been working for me. And so that's what counts. Okay, with that being said, I think that's all. Not for the whole video, but for this. So, okay. I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Morning. Time to go ahead and take all this off. Okay. So to unravel, I just twist in the opposite direction when I figure out what that is. Okay, you know the drill. I'm gonna wash and decondition, and then I'm gonna come back and start styling. I'm so excited because it looked really pretty whenever I seen it, on the internet. Now, just because it looked that way, then don't mean it's gonna look that way on me. Especially because I'm doing a little different. I'll talk about that all. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me stop doing that. Okay. Right. Okay, on to washing this hair. So first I like to start by thoroughly saturating it. First it helps me rinse out some of that oil that I used for my hot oil treatment. And then next I just like the gratuitous shot of the back of the hair, but also it makes the shampoo lather 10 times better. So here is the shampoo. Speaking of, it's my Whipped Wonder whip shampoo, and I'm just gonna grab me a nice little dollop out of the jar there, and that's how much I'm going to be using. Look at that tiny little bit. Now watch how it does me. So I just like to rub my hands to just get kind of an equal amount on each side, and then make sure my hair is just from under the shower water wet, and then I just start rubbing it all over the top of my hair. Look at all those suds already. So I of course make sure that I am scrubbing my scalp with just the fingertips, no fingernails, and I only wash my scalp area. I do not wash the mids or the ends. The ends are the oldest part of your hair and the driest, so mine at least, definitely don't need that much care. So what I do is take the rest of those suds and then I just drag it down through the hair. One, because I just like playing in the suds because it's fun, look at it. But also dragging it down through the rest of the hair does actually help to get my hair clean enough. Those were also the tips that I got from some stylists online, not personally obviously, but anyway. Then I like to take my hands and just start squeezing out the product while I'm rinsing my hair out because I feel like it makes it go faster. So that was a little bit of shampoo that I'm using for the second wash, and watch how that tiny little bit just gives me so much lather. So same exact process, same exact thing that I did before, washing the same exact parts of my hair with my fingertips, and then once I'm done getting it all clean, same exact dragging it through the ends of my hair to make sure it gets nice and clean. So next up is Twilight Tempest. That's my wonderful deep conditioning hair mask. I really do feel like if I didn't live in a place with hard water, I probably wouldn't need it every week, but I definitely need it. So I like to split my hair into equal parts and put one section up out of the way so I can work on one half, and then I also like to apply it to thoroughly saturated hair. That's how much I'm using. I like to add it to thoroughly saturated hair again because I feel like it distributes throughout the hair better and easier, and so that allows me to get the same conditioning results while using less products. I know it's not in my head, I'm sure it's not. So I like to thoroughly work it in all my strands and do a little finger combing just before I start to brush. And I just feel like this is the best way for me to work it in. So here's the umbrush making its entrance. It is fabulous and wonderful. And mixing it with any of my conditioners makes detangling a literal breeze. Like, just look at the timer and see how long I actually don't spend detangling. And I just want you to know that detangling used to take me literally forever. So my little method here is just I finger comb and then follow with the brush. Finger comb and follow with the brush. And I feel like that way I don't miss a singular tangle, but I also make sure I get all that shed hair out because I feel like that also helps to keep my hair detangled for longer. That's just my theory. Anyway, so like I'm already mostly done with the whole half of my head because I do one whole half at a time. You people that have more high density hair probably want to do this in smaller sections, but it still probably would take you no time. So I'm going through and just moving on to the back of the head using the same exact process that I started with in the front, making sure I get that kitchen all brushed out. I want my hair to be nicely detangled and thoroughly conditioned for my style because I just feel like that's the best way to start any and every style. So I'm coming to the end of it with doing this miraculous work with my umbrush and my deep conditioning hair mask. And once I'm done with this, I'm just going to braid it all up just to kind of get it out of the way. Of course, while I work on the other side, I either braid it or twist it just depending on whatever I feel like. There isn't much rhyme or reason. So recently I've just been braiding it. So now that I've got that all braided up, any excess product that was on my hands, I just wipe back on my hair
And I'm going to work on the other side now. That's all done. And I'm just going to pull out the hair from my brush to show you how much I did not lose. That's from my whole head, my whole entire head. That's right. So I usually let the deep conditioning hair mask sit in my hair for probably 20 minutes. I don't sit up under a heated dryer. I don't feel like my high porosity needs that, but if you're low porosity, I would suggest that. That's what I do with my son. So I go ahead and rinse it out, and I use a similar process that I do when I have the shampoo in my hair, which is using my hands to help squeeze it out. Another gratuitous shot of the back of the hair because it looks all lovely and clean and moisturized and long. Look at it, it's getting so long, guys. Anyway, so that's pretty much the final touches of this here. Look at how moisturized it looks. It just never looks so good, guys. I love just catering to my hair health. Okay, I've talked enough. So I'm going to squeeze out some of the water to get ready to start this style.
All right. I don't know why I'm not talking. Okay. Did I keep the towel on my hair for very long, or just be bone dry? Okay, maybe not bone dry, but you know how it do. I do think I want to do something with this part. Okay. I like it to be a smidge more dramatic. Is it too dramatic? Hold on. When I do a twist out. And then I just be like, this is halfway relevant. I just be talking to myself. Girl, what is you saying? Okay, that's too much. Is it? Stop humming and hard. I mean, this is looking okay, and I think I'm gonna leave it. Maybe fix that. That's what is happening there. What are you doing? Okay, and maybe practice might make perfect, because I do actually feel like I've been doing a little better with the part, y'all, but like, don't quote me on that or hold your breath. Okay, so here we are. I think this is how I want it. I'm gonna hum and haw now about how I want to do it. I'm gonna take this first section, because I usually do a pretty chunky twist out because I'm lazy. First of all, let's just be honest. It's because I'm lazy and I don't want to spend all day doing my hair. Okay, this is gonna be the first section, and then I'm just gonna put all the rest of it up. Just put it all. Sometimes I be putting sections up, like I'll put the right side up and then the back up. Like, that's nonsense. I'm just gonna put it all up. Hope I don't break this clip. Okay, look at this, doing its job wonderfully. Okay, so it's damp-ish. I'm not gonna really spray much water on this hair. It actually looks dry, but it's not dry. It's just that, you know, high porosity. Here are my perm rods in a better looking bag. I got a delivery of something. Now, don't ask me what it was, because that was too long ago for me to be remembering. But I was like, this bag looks way better than that grocery bag I've been using for 25 years. So anyway, that's probably not that much of it, maybe 15. Not that much of an exaggeration. Back to what I was saying, squirrel. Okay, 2 products, Curly Concoction and Enchanted Concoction, which I will just remind you is the new Custard. Okay, it's not really new, it's just, you know, the official Custard. So I'm using these 2 because I don't know, a month ago-ish or something, when I did the most wonderful twist that I ever had, these are the products I use. So I'm just want to use these and see how they work with this style. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna apply it to this hair. Okay, all the way up, coat it all. My styling cream is fairly thick because that is how I like it. Just want to work it all the way through my hair, all the way through to the ends. Okay, how many times I'm gonna say okay today? So okay, okay, stop. All right, no, just playing. So next, I'm gonna just take some I done distracted myself so horribly, Custard, and lay it on top of that. Why I'm saying laying it on top, I'm raking everything through. What I'm doing a little more. This front part be struggling, so I usually have to help it out with a little extra product, because you see it. I know you see. Okay, get this like forgotten hair that I'll be acting like I don't love. So now y'all already know that my flat twist out game is less than professional. Okay, this is where I'm going with. I do it well enough to get by, but I am by no means anyone that is good enough to be giving anybody a tutorial. So I just start to twist up top, and I just start collecting hair from one side over there. Where's over there? So which there? Okay. The goal here is to remember not to twist it all the way down. I try to start pulling it tight and then grab more hair. Okay. Okay. Pull it tight and then grabbing more hair. Grab more hair. Grab this hair from over here because, yeah. Sometimes I like to push my finger through just to like smooth it out. I'm sure there's some like stylist really cringing at my horrific method. Here we are. Okay, so here is the point where I'm thinking I should start. So it feels tight enough in there. Don't pay attention how I look. Okay. So I'm gonna just see how I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to take that out. Okay, we just made another one. Okay. I have plenty in this bag. Okay, so I'm gonna clamp that. See if that keeps that. Well, I think that's working. Okay. And so I should have brushed it out before I started, but look, guess who's not gonna start over? Okay, so just gonna brush this so that it's smooth-ish. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this perm rod, and then pretty much the same technique as last time. We're gonna take that end, make sure it's tucked under. If it decides it wants to be agreeable, let's start over. Okay. Gonna take that in hair. Should have done it down here. Okay. I'm gonna restart this about 150 times. Now y'all already know I struggle with this. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? It looked like it. I'm like, this just be making me mad. This hair that was not invited to the okay, I'm gonna have to do the whole thing over now. Or maybe not. Hold on. Maybe I should have done that one first. Okay, I'm getting irritated. I think I should have done the one in the back first. I am going to do the one in the back first. Trial and error. That's what this is. I'll put that under my chin. I'm finna just be like, forget it and do a twist out. Okay? I don't want to do a twist out. I want to try this stupid technique that I saw. Okay. If I'd have just done a twist out, I'd be halfway done. Okay, maybe not, but. Get rid of this. Just out of here. Okay. Here we are. This is what I've been attempting to get done. So you see me struggle with it enough. Now my twists I think are a little chunkier than some of the other people I've been seeing, but I do chunky twist out anyway. So I'm really just want to see this an experiment. It's an experiment. So okay, I'm gonna come back when it's all like this, and hopefully I wouldn't have gone postal. Okay. You see that I'm not 100% finished, but I'm pretty much there. So I decided to come back for this last one. It's actually still a little damp. I haven't added any water because I really don't. For these styles, which I forgot to state up front. If I put this mic again. For these styles, I forgot to state up front. These are the ones that I don't like to really do on soaking wet hair. I've always done them on just damp hair. There was light at the end of this tunnel. That's kind of why I came back, because it was not as hard as that first section was making it out to be. And hopefully this last section does not make a liar out of me. So I am just applying the product as before. Styling cream first, and then custard second. And then I always rub it in very thoroughly. Always when I do these styles. Try to make sure I get these ends. I'm always trying to get these ends because they be acting up. That's really all it is. So I'm taking the custard next, putting it on top. I had actually been brushing it out right after I put the styling cream in there, but see, I was talking to y'all and got distracted, so I'm just gonna brush it out now. It don't make no difference. So there, it's all brushed out. I just always take a little piece at the top. Again, look, there's probably some stylists shaking their head going, they just let anybody have a YouTube channel. And yeah, they do. So I just take 2 small pieces and twist them together, and then I start adding hair. Usually I do actually prefer, because I've seen tutorials where they only take hair from like one side, and that is kind of what I'm doing now. But the hair in the front, it really just needed to go in there ASAP. So this one in this spot, it usually doesn't look that good to me, but I'm not wearing this out, and so I don't care. I just want to make sure that it's tight and all the hair got in there, and here we are. So I'll take my little clip and clip this, toward the bottom of where I stopped flat twisting. So the ones in the back, I actually ended up splitting into 3 because the hair in the back of my head is like it's some other hair. I don't know who hair it is. It's some other hair, and so it's like a completely different feeling, texture, and density back there because it's like I swear I took the same amount of hair to twist, but it like when I got to the bottom, it was like more hair, it felt more dense. So anyway, I split those into 3. So this part is just like a regular rod set. You make sure the ends are tucked, roll them a little, and you start the windy thingy. Look at how good I'm getting at that, y'all. Look at that. I'm impressed with me today. Okay. And I did find that doing like what appears to be the back piece of hair works better. The boy with that very first one, when I did that front piece of hair first, and they was like, let me tell you what we're not gonna do. So yeah, I find that holding this hair up here like I've been doing helps the twisty thingy go better. So I feel like I'm done. Feel like I am done. You see, okay. So I'm turning this here around. When I did my twist out last time, I didn't actually do a full video, which is why there's not a bunch of details. But I did add like extra custard here in this area where it likes to like stand up. And then I tied it down, I think. That's what I'm going to do today to see how it works. And it was smoother than my twist outs usually go in the front. Now it's usually hard to tell anyway because the hair is all falling to the front anyway. Is that gonna work? It's gonna work today. Another reason that I split the hair in the back was because I felt like if I had too much hair on one rod, the hair would take too long to dry. Because I'm gonna sit under the dryer and I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, bye. Okay, if we not dry, I don't care. I'm gonna pull out the diffuser and finish the roots because I'm finished with this. I'm finished with this. Okay. So most people start at the back, but I always undo my twist around like this. So I'm gonna be weird. I'm just gonna take down the one I did first. Does it matter which one I take? No. Let's just do it. So okay, the curls look good. So let's proceed to take down these flat twists and hope that this translates well. Cause y'all, I don't know. We already get into the I don't know, and I might have screwed this up. Okay. I'm always extremely gentle and careful when I take out my flat twist because I want to avoid frizz. Most people use like oil or something when they take theirs down, and it's a great idea, and I should probably do that, but I don't. You could if you wanted. What I'm saying though is this might be a thing, okay? I'm gonna finish struggling these out. Come back, okay, guys. I think it looks insanely good. Like exceeded every expectation I thought I had. Like I was legit worried. Like because my sections were bigger than their sections, or maybe they weren't. They just had more dense hair. Don't know, don't care. But I did my usual chunky twist out. You seen it, but I did the rollers, rods at the ends. Okay. Let me do the turnaround. Okay. Yo, oh my god. I'm legit for real did not think it was gonna look this good. Like I love it. Like I think it's the perfect meeting of two hairstyles. Like I like it better to me personally. To me, not hit the mic. Sorry. Okay. I like it better than the perm rod set by itself and the twist out by itself. Obviously, the twist out is easier, but not that much easier. Like this is worth the effort every time. I wonder how long it'll last because the twist out lasts me a nice amount of time. But yeah. Okay, so what y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Are you a fan? Do you think it turned out better than my first rod set that I did last month? Pretty sure it was last month. Just overall, what you think? I don't know if you could tell, but I'm excited about how it came out. When a hairstyle come out right, I'm just saying, you feel it in here. Okay, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because we've been here long enough. Every product that I use, actually, almost every product that I use are Tropical Fantasy scented. The oil, shampoo, deep conditioning hair mask, and the custard were all Tropical Fantasy scented. The styling cream was actually strawberry patchouli, and that's because I still had a bunch of it. And you see how much I use. I don't use very much when I style my hair, so. But yeah, I offer obviously those two fragrances, Tropical Fantasy, strawberry patchouli, but then I also offer lavender peppermint and apple aroma scented one, lemon pound cake, eucalyptus, spearmint eucalyptus. It don't matter what order you say it in. It's got both of the scents in there. And I have an unscented for people that don't like or are sensitive to fragrances. Along with that, just want to take a moment to point out the hair journal. Mine is like my YouTube channel where I can track every single thing I've done with my hair since like 2019. And so it's a great tool. It's downloadable digital, so you don't like have to purchase and wait for a book. It's a lifetime purchase. You buy it, you can download whenever you want, whatever many pages you need at the time. You don't have to download it all. You can download a couple pages. You could download, it's like planner pages are in there, so you can just download as many of those as you need for when you need them. And it's just a great place to start learning and understanding your hair, or taking your hair journey to the next level if that's what you're doing. You can learn the letter combination, number letter combination, that's what it is. And the only thing I really think that's good for, for ABC, all that, is knowing what your curl type looks like, so that you can have realistic expectations when you do a style. And specifically when you do a style that's like a wash and go, or something that's accentuating your natural curl. Because I think a lot of people, they see people use a product and they get like a wash and go result, and they're like, oh, what products did you use? But they don't know anything else about that person's hair. So they think just because they use the same products, they're going to get the same results. And that does not necessarily mean that. The letter number system, so that'll tell you how tight or loose your curls are going to be, but also porosity, which is to me even more important, because how your hair absorbs or doesn't absorb water is a huge difference maker in how your styles are going to turn out, period. So anyway, all those things, you can track and learn all those things. And then different hairstyles, like I'm trying different hairstyles kind of often. And so, I can know if I had a hair journal that was outside of YouTube, I would note it down. This combo worked great for these styles, and this is how much I use, so I could go back to it another time, if I forgot, or, just wanted to do it again. Anywho, so that's a long story short about the hair journal. If you're interested, it is linked below, along with all the products that I use today. Those are also linked below. And if you want to try multiple of them, I have a bundle where you can, save if you get multiple products. So moving along, what do you think about my lip gloss? This is actually one of my favorites. I say that all the time, don't I? I mean, I guess, would you want to get something that I was like lukewarm about? Like, I kind of like this one. That would suck. Anyway, this one is called Precious Plum. And I do actually really like this one a lot. I just think it's a pretty plum-ish color. Okay, so anyway, is also linked in the description below if you're interested in that. And I also have a bundle for these as well if you want to get multiples. If you don't want to get any at all, that's also fine. No judgment, no harassment, no worries. Anyway, oh yeah, my earrings. So I like these big puzzle piece ones, but I also kind of call them special occasion earrings because I would not wear these like every day, all day. They're not the heaviest, but they're not the lightest. But I just think they're really cute and I love the shape. And so anyway, I do make resin earrings. I don't have a ton on there right now, but next year I do kind of intend to get more, back into doing my resin pieces. But yeah, I have a couple of one-of-a-kind earrings listed. I just like fun, unique type earrings. And I really think one-of-a-kind is fun because nobody else will have them. It's just you. You'll be the only one. Just like I'm the only one. Anyway, if you're interested in checking out those earrings, there's a link for that collection as well below. And if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you hanging out with me in all of my unapologetic quirkiness. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and also give this video a like. Okay, so I will go ahead about the rest of my day. I hope you have a great one, and I will see you next time.